Atomic Empire in Durham, North Carolina, playing a 3,000 point big bat rep mission with Noah and Zach. I'm not going to show you Noah and Zach, but we are going to show you Noah and Zach's armies. It's Iron Warriors versus Dark Angels. Yeah, so we're going to start with the army breakdown, and why don't we just have Zach start with the Dark Angels here.
All right. We have 2 Vanguard detachments of Deathwing. The Warlord is going to be our Terminator Librarian. We have 2 of those. Interrogator Chaplain that will count as a Terminator. And Belial himself, Grand Master of the Deathwing. Alongside them are 30 Deathwing Terminators. 10 of them are Knights. We have in the back Deathwing Champion, Deathwing Ancient, and Deathwing Apothecary. A couple of Dreadnoughts, 1 Contemptor, 1 Venerable, and a Land Raider Redeemer.
All right, and what are your Warlord traits, and what spells do the Librarians have?
So, the Librarian Warlord trait is going to be Master of Maneuver to help us in those charges. And
So the Librarian is your Warlord?
Correct.
All right.
And their spells, one of them will have Mind Worm and Mind Wipe, the other will have Aversion and Righteous Repugnance. So Mind Worm and Mind Wipe helps kind of take down characters, Aversion and Righteous Repugnance help on the charge with getting these attacks to work and maybe making it tougher for the enemy to hit you.
All right, excellent, excellent. That sounds really good. All right, we're going to be back in just a second with the Iron Warrior. Here we are with Noah's Iron Warriors, 3,000 points with the Hammer of Olympia himself.
He's a demon prince this game, but so let's go over it. Battalion detachment, a Vanguard detachment, and then a Spearhead detachment right here, and then another Vanguard detachment. So first, the battalion. We got 3 units of cast Space Marines, plasma gun in each. 2 of them have missile launchers, and 1 of them has a las cannon. A Demon Prince, he's going to be my Warlord. He's going to have Unholy Fortitude, so 9 wounds, 6 up, feel no pain. He's going to have the Demonic Axe and Warp Bolter. And he's going to be Marcus Slanesh, and he's going to be a Sorcerer. He knows Delightful Agonies. Next to him, 2 Sorcerers. Power Staff, Force Staff, and Force Sword Plasma Pistol. They both know Delightful Agonies, and this one knows Prescience, and this one knows Death Hex. Prescience is +1 attack, +1 to hit, and Death Hex is 12 inches, no invulnerable saves.
Great.
And Delightful Agonies is any Slanesh unit gets a 5-up feel no pain. And everything in my army is marked as Slanesh, really, except for like 2 characters.
Okay.
Going to the Vanguard over here, we got an Exalted Champion. He is Mark of Corn, and he's going to have the Murder Sword. So that's a mortal wound dealing thing on a certain character that I can choose. Very cool. He's got 2 squads of Chosen. One of them has plasma pistols, 2 power fists, some chain axes, just kind of fun dudes. The other one has some power weapons and a Icon of Excess, so they'll be getting extra attacks on 5s against superior models. Then behind them, we have 2 Terminators. This one right here, everyone's got lightning claws except the champion. He's got a chain fist. And then this big 9-man squad has a lot of different combi weapons. 2 combi meltas, some combi flamers, a heavy flamer, some power axes. Everything's WYSIWYG. They also have Marcus Slanesh too, so for Delightful Agonies.
All right, great.
And moving over here, almost done. We have Spearhead. Terminator Lord in Chaos Lord Terminator Armor, Market Corn, Power Fist, Combi Bolter, unit of Obliterators, unit of Havocs with Heavy Bolters, and a unit of Havocs with Autocannons, 3 autocannons. And finally, the Vanguard detachment, the second one, 4 Hellbrutes, all WYSIWYG, so 2 fists, Glass Cannon, Plasma Cannon, and Reaper Autocannon missile launcher with a Warpsmith leading them.
All right, that looks great. All right, these are our Iron Warriors. And we will come back to you with the mission and deployment. All right, here we are with the Iron Warriors deployed. Our mission is 2 objectives. 1 right here, the snow in the back, right there. And another all the way across the board, right here. And these are each worth 3 victory points to whoever controls them at the end of the battle. Also, we have Perturabo holding the center of the board, and he will be worth 3 victory points to Zach if he kills him, and he'll be worth 3 to Noah if he survives. Yeah, and so that's going to be the mission, basically. We're doing a narrative mission, so Zach can teleport Deep Strike basically as many units as he wants, anywhere on the board that he wants. So we'll be back with you in just a minute with Dark Angel's deployment. All right, pre-game, we've decided that since Zach is taking first turn, Noah is going to get a chance to cast some psychic spells to protect him a little bit from the first turn Alpha Strike.
So Perturabo, he's going to cast Playful Agonies on this big Terminator squad. On a 5-up or 6-up, it goes off. Now, Sorcerer, he's going to cast it onto this squad of guys.
Another Delightful Agonies goes off.
Goes off, and then the last Sorcerer, way over here, right here, going to cast it on this squad. Goes off. So
big time.
5-up, 5-up for the Terminators, and then the guys in the trench.
5-up for these guys in the trench. All right, so that is the Iron Warriors giving themselves a little bit of protection before first turn of Dark Angels. All right, we'll be back with Dark Angels deployment, turn 1. All right, after Dark Angels deployment, we made a couple of tactical redeployments on behalf of the Iron Warriors. We had a unit on this bastion move over to this bastion.
The Obliterators moved from there to there.
Obliterators moved out of the center. Had another unit move from this bastion over to here. But that was basically it. A line of Terminators have deployed, looking at Perturabo's fortified position.
Go straight for the throat.
Deathwing.
Iron Warrior sandwich.
We have more Deathwing on this side of the board, ready for a nice little pincer attack here. We've got one unit of Deathwing deployed in the back here to try to just harass the back end, and yeah, that is it for Dark Angel's deployments, turn 1. We'll be back with you at the end of the psychic phase to let you know what happened. All right, before we move on to the psychic phase, the Dark Angels have a few reinforcements that can come on at the beginning of turn 2, and they can come on from any battlefield edge that they wish.
These two, actually.
Oh, actually,
this
these.
one and that one.
All right, either of the long edges they can come on, and so we'll see a Land Raider and a couple of Dreadnoughts come on any point starting at turn 2, but we'll see what Zach has in store for us. Psychic phase. All right, so we're gonna cover this real quick because we think you might like to see this. The very first spell cast in the game was a Perils on 2d6 for
D3 mortal wounds.
that is on the Warlord, ladies and gentlemen. This Warlord right here just took 3 wounds from a
He
Perils.
did try to command dice one of these, but it was a 6 again, so
4 6s in a row.
they really wanted him to fail.
Really wanted him to fail. All right. That was our first
version
spell.
goes off.
Good start.
Believe it or not, this is a different roll that
Different psyker.
on a different psyker. That was just another Perils. All right, let's roll the mortal wounds. See what happens to him. Just one this time. Okay, this is on this librarian in black, right in the back here. That's 2 Perils in a row.
What is he? He's casting
Mind
Aversion?
wipe.
Mind wipe.
Mind wipe goes off on Perturabo here. So, what do we have to do for that?
So now we each roll a d6 and add to your model's leadership. So for learn what a Terminator is. Terminator movie. There we go. Because you all have your leadership. 10. Okay, so I'm 9. So we roll a d6. Compare them. Yeah, so you're good. Nothing happens.
All right, just a Perils.
One more second power. We cast.
That'll be
Smite.
yeah, Smite. Who's the closest to him?
Rebind these guys.
Yeah.
Smite going off. On
Try
a
to deny it. Perturabo. I do.
Perturabo denies the Smite. A difficult psychic phase for the Dark Angels. That was quite difficult.
He casted Aversion onto the Terminator.
Aversion went off.
That's really bad if you get melee.
All right, so Aversion goes off on these Terminators, and but not much else happened. So that's it for psychic phase. Dark Angels, turn 1.
All right, so the Terminators dropping in use their 3 command point stratagem to fire twice, taking down a few Terminators on this side with 3 wounds on a Hellbrute, and managed to knock out a Sorcerer with our side squad here.
Right, Sorcerer deleted. 3 wounds on a Hellbrute. 3 Terminators destroyed in the first round of shooting. Now we're going to go on and show you a few important charge rolls and see how that turns out for the Dark Angels. All right, first charge, Knights into. Ooh, okay,
right, Master Maneuver. We're gonna re-roll it.
You can see the reroll.
Oh, all right.
All right, 10 inches. That's what the Deathwing needed.
We already rolled Overwatch. They did nothing.
Yeah, nothing in Overwatch.
Very sad.
All right, so we'll be back with
And
you.
these guys have aversion on them, or whatever it was. So they're -1 to
-1
hit.
to hit.
Very big.
But they do have delightful agonies as well.
Yeah, so they're pretty tough right now, but they're also barely hitting. We're gonna see how this goes.
See how it goes. All right, let's
Second
do
charge. We're already here.
second charge.
Against two.
We'll multi-charge.
All right,
Okay.
so Terminators have any Overwatch?
No.
All right, so we'll see another charge.
All
No.
right, Master Maneuver.
Master Maneuver. Oh, no. Not
Okay.
enough.
Let's try. Yeah, we'll try the Flagman. Yeah, we'll say multi-charge again. All right, reroll. Master Maneuver. Nothing.
Librarian?
We'll try the Librarian as well.
He's like 10.
See, 8. I don't know if 8 will do it.
No, it can't.
Not,
Yeah,
no.
'cause he had to, All right, nothing.
All right, that is tough, but we got Knights into combat, and that's very interesting. So we'll be back with a few more charges. Charges from this 10-man unit over here.
Got 8. I'll use my last command point.
You're rolling the 3?
We have 4 up.
Oh!
Nailed it.
Ooh, nailed it on a 6. 11. All right.
These guys are in trouble.
All right, we'll be back with you after we do movement for that unit. Actually, Zach, do you want to roll for Belial?
Yeah, we'll do Belial.
Into what? Them?
I suppose, yeah, this is the smartest. I don't know if it's even in range, though. Yeah, he's out of range of them. He could get a 12, I guess, for that other squad. Nope. And then we'll try his champion. Nope. Apothecary. Nope. Librarian. Nope. All right, so the 10-man got in.
The man got in.
Our buddies will have
Deathwing
to-
Knights came in as well.
And we'll charge these guys. Should be about 9 inches, right?
Into the Chosen?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can
We got Overwatch. Looks like 2 plasma pistols. I'll overcharge this guy. He hits. Wounds. Strength 8. AP2. Kills the Terminator.
First Terminator dies to Overwatch.
The other one? In range, right? Yeah. The other one?
Stole one of your die.
Alright, I'll take that though. This guy.
All right.
Kaboom!
Terminator down.
All right. Charge range. Whoop. Nope. Not enough.
Not enough for the charge. Cost us 1 Terminator.
But he's gotten into these guys. It's really big.
Big combat here. We'll be back with you in the fight phase to give you a wrap up of this giant combat.
Pretty successful assault, especially with the 10-man termies. We were able to wipe out, I want to say, 6 enemy Terminators. And we lost 2 of our own, 1 from each squad. 1 Knight and 1
This is Noah's death.
Terminator.
sad, very
we lost
sad.
it from interrupting. The Sons of Perturabo were ready.
All right, now we're going to take morale on this
Alright.
unit of Terminators.
So leadership 9, they lost 6 guys, so on a 3 up. So 1 more runs. I don't like this guy. And then this squad lost 3, so same thing. Ooh, they're gone. I'll spend a command point if you roll this. They're still gone.
Whoa, double 6s. Noah's been rolling 6s like a fiend. Even
Yeah,
when
I
he
rolled a
doesn't
lot of
need it.
6s, so here they come back again.
All right, that's the end of Dark Angels turn 1. A lot of havoc going on in the center of the board. Just a little bit on the periphery. The Sorcerer went down. There are a few wounds on the Hellbrutes. Dark Angels have a few characters kind of breezing in the wind here. We'll have to see if they can weather the shooting phase from the Iron Warriors. Turn 1. We'll be back with you in just a minute.
Okay, so Iron Warrior's movement phase. Belial was in trouble, so we're kind of trying to help him out. Hellbrutes ran up. This guy ran up. They didn't advance, but this guy, Sorcerer, advanced. Obliterators pushed up way back there. No one else moved in this line. Over on the other flank, we had the Chosen running over there. They were very happy they killed one in Overwatch, so they're going to try their luck again. The Terminator Lord is coming in to help them. Hellbrute stood still, and that Hellbrute moved forward. Other than these guys, Terminators in the center, dropped out of combat just to free them up to get shot at. So he's probably going to charge them. We'll see what happens in the second phase.
Right.
Alright, so Iron Warrior shooting. He cast Smite onto, Psychic. He cast Smite onto the Knights and rolled big, so it was going to do like D6 mortal wounds, but the Watchers he's got in every squad denied it. Very similar story with Perturabo. He got it off, but they denied it with their 4-up Watcher.
Right, just if you don't know, each unit has a Watcher in the dark, and each of these Terminator units, and on a 3-up,
4-up? 3-up.
3-up, the Watcher can deny a psychic spell that targets the unit.
So
Zach used 2 of them.
yeah, so they don't have them anymore, but they denied a lot of mortal wounds.
Yeah, so it's pretty interesting psychic phase. We'll be back with shooting Iron Warriors. Turn 1.
All right, so shooting phase, starting on this side of the board. Obliterators shot in. They got all 3s on their D3 rolls. They did, I killed 2 of them. And then assorted 3. They killed 3 of them. And then assorted fire from this flank killed a few more. Like a few more of them. They didn't do anything. Perturabo killed one of the Deathwing Knights with his Demon Bolter. Then moving over to this flank. A lot of shots from this squad, them into those guys. They killed 4 of them. And then shooting from that squad and the Heavy Bolters killed 2 Deathwing Knights. So very, very successful shooting phase.
Yeah, the Iron Warriors put a hurt on the Deathwing.
A big hurt.
And now we'll see what we can get from Iron Warriors charges. Turn 2.
So Iron Warrior charge phase. 2 Dreadnoughts made it in. Perturabo made it in. His Exalted Champion made it in. And way back in the back lines, the Chosen made it into that Terminator. That's it.
All right, that's it. We'll see what the Hellbrutes, Perturabo, the Exalted Champion, and the Chosen can do to these Deathwing. All right, these are our casualties from the Deathwing. We're shooting in combat. Turn 1. Noah, why don't you tell us what happened?
So, Perturabo went in and he killed, I think, 4 or something. He killed a bunch with his big hammer, really big hammer. His Exalted Champion, who was there, didn't kill anybody, and then got killed in Retribution. Too many died for him to attack, so he was left out of combat. And
How about this guy?
ran to the Deathwing Knights, and Death of the False Emperor got him 6 attacks in total, so he just crunched those Deathwing Knights.
Killed 3
And
Deathwing
Chosen
Knights.
back there killed that last Terminator. Their power fist.
Okay, so it is looking pretty rough for the Deathwing going into their turn 2. Mighty turn for Iron Warriors, but there's still a lot of champions, a few Deathwing Knights, a lot of characters for the Deathwing yet to get into combat. And we also have Deathwing's reinforcements yet to arrive. So we'll come back with Dark Angels, turn 2. Movement. Zach, give us your movement for Dark Angels.
Alright, so we're committing the rest of the Terminators that survived into the fight with Perturabo. We had 2 Dreadnoughts walk onto the board from the edge, hoping to cause some disruption. And my personal favorite,
Sneaky Land Raider.
retribution for the Obliterator casualties.
Fight the Obliterators, alright. Well, we will see how this works out for Dark Angels. Psychic phase. Turn 2. Alright, in the psychic phase, Zach just rolled an 11.
I was trying to show it for you, but that looks really suspicious now.
I swear, he rolled an 11.
It was an 11
got
on
6
his He rolled an 11 on his smite and rolled a 6 on Perturabo. So now Perturabo is going to take his 6 up, feel no pains.
Don't stop a single one.
Wow, powerful smite.
Lord of Iron is down to 2 wounds.
In the clutch moment, the Psyker shows up with a powerful smite. Down to 2
Angered at his
wounds.
brother's death.
Righteous anger. Bam.
Take that.
All right, now, is that the end of Psychic phase?
We can do Mind Worm.
All right, let's see Mindworm go off here. Mindworm goes off.
What is that? Is that
So
the
deny it.
leadership?
It's
All right, both characters.
it's makes you attack last.
Okay.
Mortal wound.
What?
And you have to fight last.
I take a mortal wound? Alright, 6 up. Do I deny that? Alright.
Rabo's down to 1 wound at the
Did
end
that
of
guy
Dark
cast the
Angel's
second
Psychic phase.
Yeah. No, I tried Register Repugnance.
Okay. So down to 1 wound already.
Down to 1 wound from 8. All right, now let's see if the Dark Angels can carry it out. And shooting, turn 2. All right, Zach has chosen to shoot this unit of Terminators into Perturabo, the Demon Prince.
Trying to. All right, so we're gonna re-roll the misses for Belial being close to his buddies.
All right, give it up, Belial.
Yes.
Wow, beautiful.
100% accuracy. That's that Deathwing I like. All right, so then it's gonna be 5 ups and against the Dreadnought 3 ups.
Yeah, 3.
So
6, 7?
That is a
Wow.
handsome roll.
wow, my luck might be turning around here.
7?
7 against Perturabo, no armor piercing.
Alright, he's got a 2-up armor save because of the flesh metal exoskeleton, and then a 6-up feel no pain. Oh my
We
god.
can do this.
Oh,
Oh, 2.
I'm gonna spend a command point to reroll one of these. Alright, only fail 1. I gotta make a 6-up.
Oh, Perturabo falls.
Or he's in the warp.
He jumps into the warp.
Retreats.
retreats.
All right, I like that. And then you have 1 on the.
It was a hologram. He's not actually there.
Dark Angels secure 3 victory points for defeating Perturabo in the center of the table.
Is it 1 or 2? 1. Okay, I'm fine. Right.
All right, nice shooting, Zach. We'll be back with more Dark Angel shooting phase for Dark Angels. All right, Zach, what did you get?
It happened so fast. All I could think about was Perturabo.
Naturally.
Not much other than that. Put a couple of wounds on the Hellbrute and took down 2 obliterators.
Also, some shooting into him.
Took 1 wound off of this Chaos Sorcerer. All right, well then we will come back with the charge phase. Important charges coming up. All right, Zach, what did you get for charges here?
We made it with the Knights into a Dreadnought as well as with the Banner Bearer. The characters, unfortunately, are still a little too far away. They'll have to try to weather another turn of shooting. We got to capture both Dreadnoughts. This guy, this Dreadnought back here, did not make it into the Lord, double ones.
Double ones.
But we did make it with this one to try to contest the objective, maybe punch a few heretics.
Punch a few.
This guy's up a bit. My bad.
All right,
He really is
Dreadnought.
excited to fight that Dreadnought, I swear.
I'm sure he is. Who wouldn't be? All right, we shall see how Dark Angels do after their combat.
Oh, you already tricked him. I'm sorry.
Land Raider attempted a charge but failed against the Hellbrute and took 1 wound.
Hellbrute.
Not Hellbrute, Obliterator.
No, but like flashing on the screen.
Yeah, wrong.
Thomas is wrong. Thomas is wrong. Thomas is wrong.
All right, so this will be Dark Angels combat phase. Okay, fight phase, Dark Angels.
The
Zach.
Deathwing Knights were able to take down one of the Dreadnoughts. Unfortunately, the other Dreadnought interrupted and punished the assassins of Perturabo.
He avenges Primarch. Good job on him.
Over here, we got 3 casualties from the
Chosen.
Dreadnought onto the Chosen.
As Contemptor did a little bit of work. Okay, and that is all of the combat for Dark Angels. And no morale is necessary. So that's it for Dark Angels turn 2. We'll be back with Iron Warriors turn 2. See what kind of havoc they can bring to this table. Okay, Noah, what's your movement like?
Alright, so Chosen, back the heck away from the Contemptor. Sorcerer moved over to the Contemptor, and so with the Warpsmith, we're trying to deal with that threat as best we can. Obliterator hobbled over here. He's kind of burnt, but he's fine. He's setting his sights on some of these characters. So is this Dread back here. Gonna try and stop them. More moving from the Chosen and the Lord to try and maybe do something at some point. We'll see what happens. The Terminators are gonna try and clear up this place, defend the corpse of their Primarch or whatever is left of him. Hellbrute's gonna try and kill that character. That's it for the movement. There's a lot of retribution.
We shall see. We shall see. All right, Psychic Phase for Iron Warriors. Psychic Phase.
He's the only guy alive, so he tried to smite him. It worked, took out a wound, and then I tried to cast Death Hex. I failed it, but I really wanted to get it off to take off that invulnerable save. I failed though. I tried to use a command point, still failed. So out of command points and no psychic, really.
Okay, we'll be back with shooting from Iron Warriors shooting complete. Noah, what'd you do?
Last cannon from him into that guy did 2 wounds. Heavy flamer and some firepower from the squad in the trenches killed one of those. And heavy bolters from the tower over there was able to take out the warlord. Very nice.
Lost a librarian, that's right.
Yep, and
Lost 2 librarians.
Yeah, this plasma cannon killed that one, and then this dreadnought finished him off, actually.
Killed the 2nd librarian.
Yeah. So Hellbrutes did a lot. Obliterator over here was able to do a wound to the apothecary, and over here on the objective, we were able to do a lot of wounds to the dreadnought right there, and some to the venerable over there. So a lot of stuff getting pinged down.
Yeah, a lot of stuff getting pinged
Trying to
down.
consolidate our forces. We'll try to finish them off in the fight phase.
All right.
These guys especially are pissed because of the Perturabo thing.
Yeah, I bet the Perturabo thing probably set him off a little hard. Okay, well, let's see if the Iron Warriors can deal a decisive blow here on their turn 2 fight phase. Let's see their charges.
Charge into this Contemptor, try and deal with the rest of it.
Charge it, 2 characters and a squad of like 10 guys.
Yep,
So
we're
we'll
gonna
see
try and
what
stop
happens.
him. Hellbrute into both of those squads, and then the Terminators into the Deathwing Knights, and that's it. I tried to hurt Belial with the Hellbrute way back there, but it didn't work.
That did not happen, so we will have to see what happens to the rest of these Terminators and this Contemptor on the fight phase. Okay, Noah.
Okay,
how'd
so
you do?
assault phase, we did, I think, 1 wound to him. Or we did, he's down to 1. That's his 2, but he's down to 1.
Okay.
And he killed my sorcerer in return. Sad times. Over here, we killed this Terminator Ancient, but he killed my Terminators. So everyone in the initial center stage is dead.
We've been trading blows here a little bit.
I mean,
All right.
the squad of 15 is good.
Not bad. An interesting turn. There's still a Land Raider with a squad. Still 2 Dreadnoughts on this side of the board and an objective. And Zach currently has 3 victory points, so no has to hold both of these objectives and for a win. So we will see what happens on Dark Angel's turn 3. Zach, how the shooting phase go?
We took down a couple of Marines on top, and the last blip as the Land Raider moves up. Really no other shooting. Move the Dreadnought in. Try to get the characters to be, viable. And,
But I have Firewall.
Yeah, you advance these 2 characters up, and okay, so that's good. All right, we'll be back with the charge phase. All right, turn 3. This Dreadnought came over here and killed the Warpsmith. These guys were able to attack back and finish off the Contemptor. Over here, we had the Knights do 2 damage to this Hellbrute, a proper Hellbrute. But the Hellbrute attacked back and killed the Knights. The Knights failed 3 3-up saves. 3 3-up involved saves. Very tough stuff. But that was really it for the combat phase. It's looking very grim for the Dark Angels at this point. Right now, they have the contents of the Land Raider,
The Land Raider itself.
and the Dreadnought, and a few characters just over here. Maybe the characters can deal with this Hellbrute, but we'll have to see. And so we're going into Iron Warriors, turn 3. Okay, movement for the Iron Warriors. They came out of their trenches.
We are charging forth. We gotta, so right now I'm securing the one back there, but he's still Perturabo, and a very dangerous Land Raider. These guys aren't really fit to deal with all that, so I'm gonna try and get some guys over here to help out maybe. Gotta see what happens. So there's been a sallying forth, some repositioning. Gonna try and deal with these characters, with these hell brutes. It's not over yet, but we're gonna try and avenge our Primarch. I'm not gonna get over that.
Not over yet. All right, we shall see. More Iron Warriors coming at you. Tell me about the shooting phase, Noah.
Not a lot happened. Shot into him, did 1 wound to the last cannon. Shot
Into the apothecary?
Into the apothecary.
Okay.
Shot into the Hellbrute, and he made. Yeah, Venerable. Sorry, I called it a Hellbrute. Thank you, Thomas. This is the cameraman's fault.
I'm calling him Hellbrutes all day long.
Okay, so I did 4 wounds, the plasma gun, and he made 3 6-up Feel No Pains, which was crazy. So he's down to 1. I'll probably have to charge him and kill him, maybe.
You hope.
I hope. I hope and pray. Didn't do anything to the Land Raider. That's still a looming threat. Nothing else really happened. Plasma Cannon didn't do anything. A lot of guys moved.
Yeah, these guys are still advancing up the board, but they couldn't really shoot very
My
much.
heavy bolters in the tower over there were able to fire everything into that apothecary. They didn't do anything though. So he's been being pretty tough to kill.
Yeah, Polygate's being hardy. Okay, so shall we come back for Iron Warriors? Fight phase. Here we go.
All right, so starting down here, we charged into the Venerable Dreadnought, and the Chosen were able to slice it in just the right way, take out the last one and blow up. Over here, Hellbrute charged into Belial and just stomped him. His buddy went in and did some damage to him, and then on a 6 he got to fight again, and he did some damage to the company champion.
Yeah, there was some back and forth there.
Yep.
Okay, so that'll be it. We're still seeing what this Land Raider can do.
The last hope.
The last
Vindictus rides.
Very nice. Okay, so we'll be back with Dark Angels, turn 4. Okay, Zach, tell me about this Land Raider zooming up the board here.
All right, so we had decent shooting and charge phase. The Land Raider came crashing through, trying to get to the objective and deliver its, Terminators.
It burnt and killed 9 Chaos Marines.
Woo! Frag launchers came in on the charge and killed another 3 with mortal wounds. That was impressive.
Other shooting, that was pretty much it. Just the 9 that went down, and we're gonna hope for.
We've had a charge from the Apothecary over here into the Hellbrute,
I get a payday.
and another charge from the Land Raider into this squad. Okay, we'll see what happens after the fight phase. Okay, Zach, tell me about the fight phase.
It went really, really well.
All right.
Our Deathwing champion take down Hellbrute. Casualties caused from earlier made the last of the experience from Battle Shock.
All right.
Hopefully, you're being conservative.
We'll have to see what happens. It's pretty much going to be up to Noah's Iron Warriors to destroy this Land Raider, destroy the contents of the Land Raider, and see if...
In 2 turns.
In 2
or in
turns.
1 turn, it ends on turn 5.
All right.
We
We'll be
said-
back
we said
with
turn 5 at the beginning.
Iron Warriors turn 4. All right, we are late game,
what's
and
the
we haven't
sound?
really
Oh,
mentioned
sorry.
these cannons at all, but they are activating in the dire moments of the end of the game. Well, end-ish of the game, I guess.
The defenses will turn inward, and they're going to take out this Land Raider.
Yes, Iron Warrior defenses have activated. There's a cannon here, and there's a cannon on the other side of the board who might be in range. And we shall see if the Iron Warriors can do some damage to this
Iron
Land
within,
Raider.
iron without.
All right, we decided to bring you a little bit of action here.
Swarmed up. We're going to try and kill those guys.
We're going to try to see if the
It's more of
Deathwing...
a angry killing, because that's not going to change anything yet.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to see if the Deathwing champions can weather this fire, or if they will fall to the onslaught. All right, Noah, do it.
Plasma cannon into him. 1 shot. Doesn't it? Because he moved. Okay. Missile launcher. Well, this guy actually, you can see him. Through
This
all the
Hellbrute?
guys. Yep. So, Reaper autocannon into that guy. 3 hits. 3 wounds, -1. 1 damage. 2. 2 damage each? 1 damage each. I wish. And then crack missile to finish him off. Hits. Oh my god. Ah, wounds.
No!
Boom!
Deathwing champion falls to a crack missile
In the face.
in the face. All right, that was pretty epic.
Autocannons into the Land Raider.
Cannons into the Land Raider.
They gotta do something.
Yeah, I gotta deal with this guy.
They did nothing.
Nothing
Crack,
to the T,
crack
and
grenade
then
from him into the Land Raider. Nope.
Nothing.
Nothing twice. And bull pistol. No. Alright, now the cannons are gonna
Yeah,
fire.
let's turn on these cannons.
This cannon gets D6 shots. 1 whole shot into the Land Raider. Doesn't. That cannon all over there. Shooting in the Land Raider.
Cannon from the other side of the board.
4 whole shots. None hit.
Wow. That was ugly.
This is how. Okay. Charging into him.
Messiah protects the Land Raider. Alright, 1. Nothing.
All right, we'll be back with the fight phase.
I can just
after
do it
this
right
charge.
now.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, definitely.
Nothing
No,
personal.
don't go. No.
Don't
Nothing
go.
personal. 6 for Death of False Emperor.
All right, perfect.
4 wounds, 3 damage each. Cutting him in half.
Cut him in half. Yeah, that was pretty quick. That was pretty quick, I must say. All right, we've cleared Deathwing from the center of the board.
He'll consolidate 3 inches this time.
Hellbrood's consolidating over. The Land Raider still has to deal with a few of these chosen and a lot of other shooting and the last of turn 5, but we'll see what Dark Angels can do turn 5. All right, some interesting developments here. The Land Raider has unloaded its cargo of a chaplain and a Deathwing Terminator squad and has hauled off after this Hellbrood. We're gonna see what happens when the Land Raider meets the Hellbrood in combat, I suppose. Shooting. Let's do shooting right now for the Land Raider.
Okay. 2d6 shots for the Redeemer cannons.
Flamers, 10.
10.
Yes.
We do everything, obviously, into it. It wasn't clear. So it would be toughness 6, you said?
Yep, it's tough as 7. So it's 5.
10, 5s. Okay. So that'll be 4 minus 2s.
5. Oof. Oof. He's dead. Does he blow up?
Oh, he dies in fire.
He blows up though.
does
3
explode.
mortal wounds. Take that. 1 mortal wound.
Whoa. Dies in a fire. Got that on video.
He died his second death.
All right, beautiful. Okay, you want to do shooting into these chosen? All right, let's see it. Secure the
You guys
objective,
survive
Deathwing.
Contemptor. You can survive evil
3s to hit.
monsters.
4 is for the black. I'm sorry. The black is the assault cannon
Does it move?
because it moved. That's right. And it should be 3s and 4s. All right, 2 minus 1s.
Okay, so the 5 ups, 2 up save. Bam.
Very, very nice.
And then 3 ups because we're in cover. 1 dice.
And then we have the chaplain himself. I assume he's a stormbolt. 3. Just 1.
Oh, he's fine. I don't know why I did that.
He lives.
He's in cover.
All right, so that's all of our shooting. Shall we go on to charge?
Might as well, I suppose. All right.
Crack grenade.
Crack grenade missiles. Charging.
10 inches.
10
More than
inches.
enough.
Kush. Charging in.
And the interrogator chaplain also
Interrogator chaplain. Terminator armor.
should be good.
6 inches.
Oh, maybe not actually. Well,
I mean,
can get over here.
Well, he's within an inch of it.
Yeah, he can't be within an inch. You can't charge. You can't get within an inch. You're gonna kill him anyway. But he just can't get in there to kill him.
I got you. All right, he's just gonna be commanding then.
He'll be there commanding, giving them rerolls to attack.
He's watching.
Okay.
Attack
Rerolls on
well.
the charge. Is that right?
Rerolls always for the interrogator chaplain. Reroll all misses.
Ooh, good thing I needed it too.
Indeed.
It'll be 4s for the white actually. I'm sorry, because of the power fists. Okay.
Very nice.
All right, and then toughness.
I just
4.
rolled 1. He died. Oh shit! You didn't even do that. I'm sorry. You still gotta woo me.
All right, so
Now I gotta roll all
minus
of them.
3s
3 minus 3s.
and
Oh, I almost did it. I got.
that's
two.
just 1 wound
I got
for
two
the power
sixes.
sword.
Yeah.
And then 5.
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's down. All right. Dark Angels have secured the objective.
All of that was a distraction. This Land Raider comes at the side and takes it.
Amazing. Amazing. Brilliant tactician.
Belial, you know.
Is that what they call it? When you lose all of your troops.
Belial died in the grips of a dreadnought with a smile on his face because he knew that Land Raider, nothing was gonna stop.
His master plan
Teleported away. They always teleport away. For next time.
for next time. Belial
It
never
was
dies.
Belial's brother.
All right, guys. Let's see
Yeah.
what Iron Warriors can do. Coming back on their
there's nothing I can do.
Iron Warriors autocannons
Into the Terminators.
into these Terminators. Important role.
Only 1.
Ooh.
Minus 1, 2 damage. Bam. Take that.
Two damage.
Jerk.
1 falls.
There's 2 missile launchers back here. So first missile launcher. Can't actually see them. That one definitely can though. So he's gonna shoot a crack missile at the Deathwing Knights or Terminators. Hits. Wounds.
We lost
2
it.
damage.
Another one.
2 damage. Another one falls. Not over yet for the Iron Warriors. Oh, well, there you go. Apparently it is exactly over for the Iron Warriors. Yes.
That's how it ends.
Is this how it ends?
This is how it ends.
With
Only 4 survivors.
4 survivors
And the crew
holding
of
this
that.
objective and a Land Raider.
Yeah.
Belial's master plan, Belial/Zach, as
Zach Lyle.
Zach Lyle has been achieved with the death of Perturabo in the center of the board. 3 victory points go to Zach, and then another 3 victory points for holding this objective. So that is the game. Gentlemen, any thoughts?
It was a great game.
It was a good game. It was very nice to see. Zach is dancing. I should really be recording
Not
this.
dancing. Not dancing.
Yeah,
Maybe a
he's
little-
dancing. There it goes.
No,
All right.
it was. Had some help with being able to come off the sideboard.
It's very
Yeah.
thematic, very fun.
That was
It was
very
like they just
interesting.
kind of sneaked up, broke one of like the reactors. That's all I needed to do.
Yeah,
Jumped
the
out.
Land Raider coming up on the side of the board was really interesting. There was just no stopping it. There were a lot of other distractions that the Iron Warriors had to deal with in the center of the board, especially, and it kept those Hellbrutes moving towards the center and not towards the Land Raider. I think that had a lot to do with it. Yeah, but this has been an interesting game of 3,000 points. Dark Angels victory against the Iron Warriors. Well fought on both sides, gentlemen. Well fought. Epic handshake. Epic game. I'll see you guys later.